This is the Irontrader, and it is Friday morning. Usually I would say TGIF, but wow, this week just absolutely flew by. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock market ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Okay, let's just see what we're going on here at the old crude ski. Well, not looking good. Okay. Well, we came up, had a nice green candle, had an inside day. Okay. And then yesterday we had a lower low and it just closed right at the bottom. Now, what do we have here? So far here, let me see. Yesterday's low was 71.72. So far we have 71.62. But when you look across here, you're holding this channel up here still pretty good here, okay? But if you start losing this here, there's a lot of key levels here, okay? So basically here, if you lose this 71.62 here, then what we do here, we come right down here to these candles here, okay? So you're looking at 70.99 here, okay? 70.64, which lines up very, very nicely here with this 70.71. Now, this is very, very crucial level here because you can see how many times here, and I pointed it out numerous times here, that it's been holding that key level. Now, again, if that's lost here, then we want to do is we want to go to this 50 SMA here. So you're looking at 69.12 here. That's your 50-day here on your monthly chart, okay? So what you got to do is see how many times that it held here and it still is holding it, okay? So that is going to be very, very key level at 69.12. Now, again, if that is lost here, then we just follow these candles all the way on down here, okay? So what we want to do here, you have 69.11 here, you have 68.80, and then we have 68.22, and then your big retest here is 67.71, which I've been pointing out for a long, long time. So bottom line on the downside, watch this key 200 SMA here today. This is going to be crucial at that 70.71. If that's lost, then we come over here to that 69.12 here on your 50-day. And again, if that's lost here, we can follow these candles down, but here's going to be your target. It's going to be 67.71 very, very easily. Now, again, if that is lost there, then we have this candle here, which I've been pointing out at 67.05, and then we have your 65.38, you have your 64.36, and then your 63.64 here on your retest here. Now, your RSI here still looks you could go either direction here. Your MACD is still bullish. Your green is above your red here, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Now, this MACD never did curl back up here. It was trying to, and it just fell right off the map here. So that's not looking too good. So let's just take a look to see maybe here what we can do on the upside. Now, what I've been pointing out here is a couple of key levels here. This 8 SMA here was the first one, okay? So bottom line here, you can see here where we're just holding it right on down here. Now, it popped right on up here, but it didn't close up there. See, very, very key. See, like where this candle here, you went below that 200-day, but you closed above. This one, you went below, but you closed above. So far, we got to see that we at least close above this key 200-day, but now you got like a ping pong effect here, okay, with your 8-day and your 200-day, and eventually one or the other is going to give hard, okay? So when we look over here, let's look at the upside. You really need to do is retake this key 21 SMA, okay? So you're sitting at 72.42. That is very, very crucial. Now you can see where, we're trying to rally up here, try to go up here, but that stopped it. That's going to be key resistance, that's 72.42. And then right above it here, we have the 8 SMA at 73.57, okay? Those are very, very crucial numbers. So if you can get above that, then we have this 8 SMA here at 73.96, which is a bear from what you can see here, okay? Again, if you can get above that, then we can just follow some of these candles up here, okay? So you got yesterday's high at 74.40 here. We can come up here to 74.98. We have 75.66 here, and then we have 76.18, and then right above it here, we got your 50 SMA here at 76.72. Now we can go there and we can look at the 200-day. We can look at that, but realistically here, that's going to be very, very difficult here if you can't get through this key 50 SMA here. But you do have that, it's sitting at 77.10 here, and then we have 77.76 right above that. But big buy. Look at how much you have above here. Okay, you have that key here. Look, today is at 72.42. You need to at least close above that. Then we can look at this 8 SMA here, 73.57, and then this key 8 SMA here on your weekly chart here at 73.96. If you can get above here, this is going to be your big target. It's going to be your 50-day. But you can see how this is just going to keep dragging on down here. This 8 SMA here eventually looks like it wants to curl right on back down here again. So, again, strong resistance. On the downside here, okay, watch this levels right here, okay? It seems to be holding this key level right here. You're basically looking here around your 71 and change level here. But this is very crucial here on a closing basis for the week today. 70, 71 here, very crucial. If that's lost, then we look right here to that 69, 12 going on there. And then if that is lost, here's going to be your target, 67, 71. So now don't have no opinion here where this is going to go here, but it doesn't look like, I mean, seasonality played out here for a little while, but now she's rolling all over. And I think this has everything to do with what's going on there in China. We had the bullish run here because we had there's cracking wise out there in the Red Sea here. We got to get all the ships rerouted all around Africa. So they were thinking, well, maybe you're going to blow up a couple of tankers or something. So we had a pretty good rally here, and with the seasonality. But now that looks like it's dimmed. It looks like the actual China news of the slowdown and the demand is, taking over here. But again, now remember, the U.S. is buying 3 million barrels per month here to refill this SPR that they drained. They drained 180 million barrels, I have to say, out of the SPR. So they're trying to get that refilled. So that's going to take a long period of time, ducking years. Also, remember that OPEC is going to start to cut starting in January here. That's 2.2 million a day here. So you're going to get a little equalizing thing here coming right back up here, with the China demand. So again, quick review. Watch this key 21-day on the upside. Watch this 8 SMA here on the upside. And then this key level here, 73.95. Very crucial level. Okay, on the downside today, make sure that we close above that 70.71. If that's lost here, watch this key 69.12. All right, let's take a look and see what natural gas is doing. All right, here we have natural gas, your hourly and your 4-hour chart here. Well, you got some really good sideways action here. You had some double tops that could take you right on down here, but you really had some good trading here. Okay, so when we look here here on your 4-hour chart, you can see here now it was putting in some lower highs here, but now it recaptured it pretty nicely here. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to gain some strength. Now, when you look at the weather patterns, you're supposed to get some really cold fronts coming up here in January, which is right around the corner here. So actual natural gas is holding in here, not too bad as of right now here, okay? So the key to you want to do on the upside here is obviously what we want to do is we want to watch this level here. And this is sitting at 2.58. If you can get above that here, then we're going to be looking at this 2.62, and then you could even run up to this 200-day here, sitting at 2.70. But you got to get out of this trading channel here one way or the other. So if it breaks up higher, we have a target up here. If it breaks down this 2.41, then we have a target right down here. All right, let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have a daily chart. Let me just bigger up a little bit here. Now, you can see how this is just pinching right together here. Okay, you got 2.53 here. What do you have? 2.54. Okay, so this is going to be your crucial area. But now you can see, look at all the nice sideways action. And for a guy like me who's a trader, man, both directions. This has been just some really good scalping. UNG for the long, BOIL Boil for the long, and KOOLD for the short. Now, those are ETF. These are traders. These are not buy and hold for 2 years and years. It doesn't work like that. They rebalance at the end of the day here, and you don't get the true price. That's why you never see me charting these here. You always see me charting the actual commodity here, because that gives you the true reading, and then you just go whatever it is at that price. That's where you take the trade in on your UNG, BOIL, or KOLD here. So this has been really some good scalping here. But now we're to kind of like an inflection point here. We got to see what's going to happen here now. Okay, so basically today we're just stuck right there. So what we want to do is we want to watch this 8 SMA, 2.53 here, and basically 2.54. Now, if you can get above that, then we come to this 200-day here. You're sitting at 2.62. That is going to be very, very crucial level. Okay, so if you can get above all that here, well, we have big targets up here. We have basically 84, and then we have your 50-day here sitting at 2.86. Now, when we look here on a weekly chart here, let me bigger up a little bit here. Okay, now your 8 days rolled over here really nice, but your first one is going to be here. It's going to be this 2.62, which lines up very, very nicely here with that 200. Okay, so that's what you have to watch here is that 2.62 if you can clear and stay above these two levels right here. Okay, so that is going to be crucial. Now, right above that is you have 2.72. Okay, that is going to be your 8 SMA. That's fighting it. And then above that, we have there 2.84, which lines up pretty nice here with your 100 SMA here. Okay, so everything is very, very right there, kind of a situation. So you're coming to a head here to see which way is going to go. When this starts getting tightened up like this here, where you see you had the big candles here, now the candles are getting tighter and tighter. So we got to see which way this is going to break. So on the downside here, well, you always want to watch the previous day's high and low. So let's look right here. This is going to be crucial. This is that 2.41 area here. And then we have your 2.4, and then you have your 2.38. So you have, if you take the line right across here, okay, you have a really nice trading channel here, basically here going from 2.38 to that 2.62 here, okay? So right now we got a trading channel going on here. We just have to see which way it's going to break. Now, if it breaks lower than that 2.38 here, well, then we follow these candles down, okay? You got 2.32 here, you got 2.29, 2.27, and then your retest here at 2.3. That's going to be your big target here on the downside, okay? Now, again, if that's lost here, well, then we just follow these candles down. You got 2.20 here, you got 2.17, basically you got 2.136 here, and then your big retest down here is at 1.94, if that is all lost here, okay? But on the upside here, just watch this 8 SMA, this 21 SMA here, and this 2.62, very, very crucial because that 200-day here lines up with this 50-day here, and that provides a lot of resistance here. So today we might just get some sideways action here, but we'll see if we have some scalp. Right now I'm flat. I start the day flat, I go out the day flat here as far as natural gas, because hell, they don't call this the widowmaker for nothing. You don't really know what's you're going to get into here. So we've got to see how this all going to shake out here. Okay, so bottom line today here, watch this 8, watch that 21-day, and then watch this key 200-day here. Okay, very, very crucial. On the downside, watch yesterday's low. You're looking at 2.41, and then basically watch the close. The closing number was 2.536. So watch that also here, and then watch this key channel here, 2.38 here. Long as this key thing holds, you can go sideways action here for a long time. I mean, look at this. Look at this sideways action here. See? Then she tried to pop up a little bit and then down here, but look at how long that thing can go for sideways action. So scalping trade is the trade right now. Now, your RSI here looks very good here. You got plenty of room to run here, and you have your bullish cross is still intact here on your MACD. So that's all looking here pretty good here. So the key today is just scalp it. Watch these key SMAs here. That's what I got for you here on crude and natural gas here. Now, the rig count, I believe, should be out here today at 1 p.m. for crude and natty gas here. I'll have more for you today after the pick close at 2:30, and we will go and review crude oil and natural gas here for you, and we'll see where we stand here going into next week. All right, thanks for watching.